what is this rare disorder that causes people to think other people's faces look demonic? There has to be something to this story, because why else is this coming out now? That's what I want to look at today. So this story I've seen around for a few days here, and it's just kind of odd, right? So I guess this is their illustration to show us, like, this is what the man looks like on the left in 3D world, but in this alternate reality, this is what he looks like on the right. Odd. They all have the Joker mouth, which to me is kind of weird. And I don't know, is it something here where their heads get smooshed or something? I don't know. Let's start looking into this and see what we can find out. Of course, it's all alleged. Entertainment purposes only, not fact. I don't know how entertaining this will actually be, but we're going to look into it. What is the point? Let's start with, what is the point of putting out a story about a rare disorder that causes people's faces to look demonic to others? What? What is the point? Okay. All right. So we're starting off with the Two of Cups. Okay. And the Lovers. Okay, because it kind of, that fits in with our idea here. We've got, here looks like a regular man. Here looks like El Diablo. Got it. Okay. Transformation. In the past. Secrets of the supernatural. And here's the Death card, and we have him playing his song. Maybe he's playing The Devil Went Down to Georgia. Okay, in the center, Queen of Pentacles. Interesting. This is coming through as not two realities, but multiple dimensions intersecting with each other, where some may have vision to see and some may not have vision to see. And so this is a almost like a memo. News break. In the future. It's weird. It's like a meshing of dimensions, or a thinning of the veil so thin that people who would not normally, maybe they'd be skeptics. They don't believe in ghosts and spirits and aliens and Bigfoots and whatever else. This is a thing where they also will be seeing things, and perhaps not pleasant things. This is also because stories coming out, because we are now then going to have people who are going to have some issues with their emotions coming up. Kind of interesting how you see this human man here, and there's all these other things. I don't know what they are. I'm sure there's a term for them. I don't know. But he's kind of going crazy, like, ah! So, mass hysteria on board coming up. We have a solution for you. Okay, so now we have to keep our hackles up, because we have a solution for you. We have a solution. I'm from the government. I'm here to help. To help you go back to, good times. We have the solution. Look it. We'll just tie you down. We'll just tie you down. Okay, so putting the story out, because there's going to be some type of jacking up of reality. What people could see is not what they've seen in the past. Okay, so is this a good thing? I don't know. A lot of people are still sleeping on the job, sleeping on the life. Is this a good thing or a bad thing? I mean, I would say good thing, but then at the same time, it could be like for certain people who are like, I don't mess with a Ouija board. Those are evil. When they're not necessarily evil. I mean, there is intent, right? When you're using any type of divination tool. So you can't necessarily, in my opinion, you can't necessarily say a Ouija board is evil. It's the intent behind it, protection, all that kind of thing when you're doing divination. So, but Is this a good thing or is this a bad thing? That people are now going to start seeing things that they probably didn't expect to see. Okay. I guess it's going to be dependent upon how people can handle things. It's like their internal strength or resolve. Almost as if we're opening a door so that if, I don't know, I go to the grocery store and I see Bigfoot in aisle 7 looking at baking soda, and I'm all, what? Excuse me? I thought you were just a myth, right? In the past, the Page of Wands, it's like, here's these stories, which, you know, are kind of like, oh, there's a Dracula, there's a vampire. Those don't exist. Ah. It's almost like she was going to get baking soda and then she's like, ah, right? But this is not, I don't know. Let's keep going. Okay. Long-term good, I will say. In the time when this happens, some people are going to want to get out of Dodge. Some people are going to want to get out of Dodge. The monsters are real. The monsters are real. I don't know why I'm getting like this is a resetting a foundation of truth, or resetting the battlefield, or making it so that you can see your enemies, or knowing what you are up against. But a lot of people are going to be like, like, look at those eyes. Oh no. What does that say? Oh no, seeing those don't anymore. English. Things that people have denied, it's going to be a thing that they're not going to be able to deny. It's almost like I'm going to rub my eyes and I'm still seeing it. So what's going on? And people then maybe are going to say, oh, I must be having a problem with my brain, or something's going on. Lots of questioning, not understanding. Eventually, this allows for new growth for humanity. Okay. Right? There's our new start. We're starting over with almost the playing field has been evened out. External influence. Now you're finding balance. Now you realize that tiny man things are real. I don't know what tiny mans are, but tiny men. To restore a balance so you can be on a more sure footing in terms of using your discernment. Fears. Fears here of leading to a paranoia that there is more of these creatures, these things, put them all in the bucket together, right? Aliens, ghosts, cryptozoology, whatever they've created in labs. I don't know. There's a fear that this can make people paranoid that they are outnumbered, like humanity's outnumbered against all these things, okay? Internal influence. What's that? Boing, boing, boing. What became of the man who vengeance? English? No. It's... I don't even know if we want to say it, because I'm the first to say I don't understand most of this stuff that, since we've been reading on this stuff, I'm learning, but I don't understand it. So don't at me. But this is almost where I think we get into learning more about portals and timelines and time travel and things like that. This is like opening that door where that's not just like science fiction or blah, blah. Challenge. Making a decision. Oh. Look at this card. America's first and greatest supernatural. What's happened to me? Where am I? What is this place? Yeah. This is like waking up and like, oh my God, scary. This will be scary for a lot of people. I mean, shit, I'd say it's scary for me, because if I see some little alien over there at the grocery store, That's going to be weird. Going to be even weirder if he pays it forward at the Starbucks and he's in his little, I don't know, shuttle deal. Would they even go through the drive-thru? I don't know. Let's ask this. Do the powers that be, you know, those in the Eyes Wide Shut gang, or we could say white hats, black hats, good guys, bad guys, people who are higher up the food chain, I guess, than the rest of us, do they already have this technology to see the things that we cannot see? Page of Pentacles. Yes. How advanced it is? They do have it. It's like an in-house thing that they already have. Judgment. Okay, so this is saying that the cat's already out of the bag. That's part of why we're releasing this. The cat's already out of the bag. Like, you know, like, say 20 years ago, you watched some movie and it had some fantastic technology, and then like you look at now and you're like, oh my gosh, we have that technology. So the cat was already out of the bag. Okay. However, I don't know that it's not fully understood. Like, there's people that understand it, but it's almost like you're at the beginning of the era of, like, say it was the Industrial Revolution or something. Like, you're at the beginning of this. This time walking in is just a very tread carefully where you go, use discernment everywhere, because there are some people that just don't use their discernment, or they have turned it off, or they're, you know, they're just not connected in, like, you know, the God energy, right? And so they're just disconnected, and like to people like that, this gets very scary. And I think this is why they've held on to it and tinkered in the background, shall we say. Page of Cups. This is a new discovery. Oh, we're just learning about it, but it's not really. It's kind of like how they already knew about remote viewing, you know, things like that. Oh, it's a new, look what we just found. We can harness this. Huh? Okay, and there are a lot. This can also be used for bad. Everything has something that can be, it's good or bad. You can, you know, whatever it is. I could hold on to my crystal and I could enjoy the energy from the crystal. I could also throw this at somebody's head, right? That's both. But they've already had this. I don't think they're a master of it. Our powers that be. Let's see if there's tutors, mentors. Not tutors, the royal tutors. But are there mentors, teachers, perhaps in these other groups of creatures? Are they going to assist the humans on how to properly use this type of technology? Since it doesn't seem like there's many people that have a firm grasp on how to work with this. Yes. Look, there's the creature carrying the human. I'm here to assist. Thank you for calling Best Buy. Giving and receiving help. Yes, we are going to give you help. Oh, okay. This is almost be like this other world, we'll call it. Other dimension, other whatever. It's almost like this was their thing. They weren't sharing that with us until recently. And this is about showing how to use this the right way. So this is not, I'm not getting any nefarious energy like there's some evil reptilian, alien, whatever thingamabob that's coming down. It's like, yeah, if you want it to work right, press the red button. And then it's like, whoosh. Not that. I get that this is like there's some wise guidance from another dimension, realm, world, whatever. Here to help giving and receiving of the help. Making sure that it is used properly. Da, da, da. Don't be jacking our shit up here. In order to usher us all together with the zombies, I guess, and Walking Dead. Dracula. In order to usher us all together in a future we would never have imagined. And this is all about transformation. This is like taking us to a new period. Like almost like whatever time thing we're in, this is a chapter that is closing. As we move into a new chapter, which is, I don't know, the Jetsons meet Land of the Lost, meet Star Trek, meet, throw them all in there together, right? It is just a amalgamation of weird shit, but it looks like there's some type of guidance coming to help us lowly humans understand what the heck's going on. Okay. 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 Let me just ask real quick, why the demonic face? Why do they focus on that? Because I don't think it's just the demonic face. So why are they focusing on that? Why are the articles focusing on seeing the demonic looking jokerish face? Okay. Instead of writing an article where it says, hey, people, get ready to see the Sasquatch and the little blue man or little gray man or green man or whatever doing the hokey pokey on the side of the road, let's just phrase the article or, you know, get it out there in terms of something basic where people would understand. Most people would understand. So if I say a demon, you can pretty much go, oh, hee, demon, right? It's for people to comprehend. That is why. Because when somebody says, oh, I saw this, then okay, that's later discussion for when the people are starting to see this shit. In the meantime, we're just throwing it out there, letting you know you might see some demons. And when you say that, then it's like, what? Oh, I know what a demon, okay, demon. And then they can surmise however that is in their mind. That's just the way they wanted to put it out. Okay. I can't. I don't know why I signed up for this timeline. Some days I'm like, heck yeah, this is going to be great. And then other times I'm like, I don't really want to see these little aliens and whatever other things because I don't know. Anyhow, with that, thank you so much for watching. Join me in the Moon Moth Manor, AlyciaWicker.com. Get access to readings like these ahead of time and other ones I don't share on Tube of the U. And stay safe and tune up your discernment. I'll see you next time. Adios.